Okay, let me tell you something that might sound completely backwards. The reason your manifestations aren't showing up might be because you care a little too much. The job, that relationship, the money, the glow up. You're gripping it so tight, the universe is saying, relax. I can't deliver it if you're strangling me. I can't show up at your door and hand you this if you're acting like you can't hold it. So today we're going to talk about why detachment, not obsession, not vision board, not scripting 47 times a day, is actually the secret sauce. Okay? And don't worry, detachment doesn't mean giving up on what you want. It means pretending you don't want it. You put it in the background while you get everything else together. Okay? Because it doesn't mean you have to go somewhere to the top of a mountain and you don't have to do any of that stuff. Okay? It's more powerful. You're going to not let it take your attention because it's going to grow. You've already fueled the fire. Okay? Because most people approach manifestation like this. Okay? They want something, they think about it constantly, they visualize, they affirm, they check for all the signs and synchronicities. They look and look and look. Okay, they're looking for it. And if you're looking for it, that means you don't have it. Okay? All of that is showing up as just anxiety. I want, and I don't have. So what happens when it doesn't happen? Okay? What if you mess it up? Can you mess it up? And why isn't it here yet? Am I doing it wrong? Are you doing it wrong? Am I listening to the wrong person? Is my energy not right now? Okay? Do I not believe in this enough? That's lack. Because you're obsessing about something that energetically you cannot get wrong. You have everything you need. These are things you want. Okay? Manifestation doesn't respond to words. It responds to who you are. It responds to the state you can hold. Okay? That's how alignment comes in. Neville Goddard taught you don't get what you want. You get what you are conscious of being. So if you're conscious of wanting, you keep wanting. Now, if you are conscious of having, then things are going to start moving because you have these things already. It's already a part of your system, your biofield. That's where detachment comes in. Okay? You have a field, an energetic field that you're holding daily, and if it's coming from lack, it says lack. It says I don't have. But you change it to detachment and you say, I don't care, whatever. Okay? It's, you think it's detachment, but it's not. That's defeat. Detachment really says, I would love to have this, but it's okay either way. I would love to eat at that restaurant, but that one's just as nice. That's a difference, okay? It's calm, steady, grounding. Not, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. It does, because your energy is saying something totally different. So think about the things you already have. You have a phone, you have a bed, you have your favorite piece of clothing, a necklace or something, but that's something that you don't obsess over, okay? You don't obsess over your bed. Maybe you do. Maybe you spend a lot of time in it, but if you don't, it's just a place to sleep. You like it to be nice and clean, and it's certainly going to feel relaxed. That's the assumption when I lay into bed, I'm going to be relaxed. So you have to relax yourself into all these things that you want. You have to be okay. You say, I need this to be okay. It says, you're already okay. Those are the differences. You're saying, I need this, and then I'm going to be okay. One says, I am already okay, and this is a bonus. Thank you. So the psychology of this is different. When you're attached, your nervous system is activated. Fight, flight, dawn, or whatever the fuck it's called. You are sitting there looking and waiting to receive something. You're scanning for danger, saying, oh, this is going to happen. It didn't happen yet. I didn't get this. I don't have this. You're tense. Okay? Your body is tense. But manifestation can flow when you feel safe. So When do you feel your safest? These are places you want to manifest this. You want to manifest from, okay? This is signaling your body you're safe, you're fine, and it's okay that I can make extra room for this because I already have what I need, and this is what I want. So you stop chasing and you become magnetic and pull things towards you, okay? So you stop obsessing about a job because you know you have a friend who works there who put in a good word. So, okay, it's just, I'm going to get that. That's not a coincidence. Your detachment got you that job. The friend is just how it provided, the universe provided itself for you. So spiritual teachers are like Eckhart Tolle will emphasize surrender, not passive waiting, but releasing resistance is what drives that force, the resistance to things. So dissolve the resistance and the things become magnetic to you. Again, it keeps pulling. You have a force field in you. It pulls all these things to you, good or bad, because that's where you're manifesting from. So the more you turn towards this, you say, I'm fine. I'm detaching from this. But secretly, you're thinking, you got to think, well, how can I detach faster? Relax quicker, okay? Because detachment isn't a trick to manipulate the outcome. Your system has to be ready to hold. Otherwise, you'll have it for a minute and it'll slip right out of your hands. Happiness, care that you give yourself is necessary, okay? Don't postpone your joy until you receive your manifestation. Already embody that version of you who is secure now, because that version has those things. Okay, when you no longer need, you become the version of you actually are. If you didn't need this job, if you didn't need this job to get food and pay your bills, what would you be doing? And when you have those free moments, do that free thing. That's what's going to make your practical manifestations appear a lot quicker, because you're going to shift your identity to the outcome identity that you already are going to have. You have to have the identity first. You have to become before you becoming. It's here and then there, not there and then here. Your becoming is a side effect, okay? That's just your trajectory, how you're expanding your life by wanting more. You're going to attach to other things, and you have to keep detaching from those things once you get them. Otherwise, you will stay stuck and stagnant, okay? So add more joy, more hobbies, more friendships, more goals to your life, okay? The things that you want to do that's going to move the needle going forward, that you say you're working toward, move it there first. And then let the universe run it back, okay? Because by you regulating your nervous system, that's going to push that needle further than you working harder. You can't outwork the universe. So walk, journal, meditate, go to the gym, whatever you need to do to calm your body down. Get in a tub. Massage yourself with oils. Get a facial. I don't know. Whatever you can afford. Get yourself out of that mindset. Relax yourself. Not in a delusional way. Something that you can have now and have later. Okay? It's like you're ordering something offline. You are getting this product today, but it leads you up to this product down the line, okay? You're building up levels. And like in a game, okay? You beat this boss, you get to the next level. Beat the boss. You're the boss. Beat you. That's the truth. Detachment is about letting go of the old you so you can get to the new you. You're not losing anybody else but yourself by not detaching, okay? That's how you become emotionally free. Okay, you become more powerful when you don't chase. You attract in who you are, and you are always changing, ever changing. How would it be if we didn't? Babies change. Now, if a baby didn't grow, y'all would say something's wrong with it, but you don't grow and everybody thinks that's fine. No, you're just growing internally now. That's what's gripping you. So loosen your grip on where you think you should be and be who you really are. The trust is going to get you there. That's the magnetic self. You're magnetic to you, and you're attaching to all these things you have, and you got to detach because you're holding dead weight when you don't. So you can get to the more stuff. There's more you down the line. So let go so you can let more in and watch what flows. I'll see you later.